Good morning. Hello, everyone. Oh no. Oh, I need the keyboard. Oh no. Did that work? I don't know what I did.
We didn't get the green screen on.
Oh yeah, we also didn't do that.
What is happening?
It didn't switch, so I hit the wrong button.
What is happening? What did you? How did you do this?
I hit transition.
Oh dear God. Okay. Oh my. What? How did you do this?
I hit the transition between the two.
But like. What did you do? How did you do this? What? That's not something that can even happen?
I hit the button that says transition.
Oh my God. I don't... Okay. Alright. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, I have got to teach you how to use OBS. This keeps happening. You gonna help me with this?
Yeah, I'll help you with that.
I didn't even know it was possible for the thing to look like that, to be honest. That was kind of new. Okay. Hi, good morning. We're very prepared. Oh, you don't know how to do that either.
Do what?
The thing on screen.
What thing on screen?
The television.
Oh, I can figure that out by,
Oh my God.
the keyboard's off.
Oh my God.
I do, this, right?
That's... You could do that. You could do that. Go back to... I'm just going to teach... I'm waiting on the oven to preheat, so I'm just going to teach you how to do this live. Go back to where you were.
This?
Yeah, just move your mouse over there
Uh-huh.
and right-click and hit close. Or-
We're having turkey this morning. Hello, turkey. Alt-tab worked.
I mean, yes. Yes. We fixed it, Chaz. Thank you. We fixed it. Oh my God.
Skibbity, 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 doobity, doobity.
Good morning, everyone.
I don't even know when I'll be back. I trust you.
Bye.
Okay.
Jacebook says, Mal, how are you today? Great. 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 I really wish my coffee was not 100 degrees. We have 23 months from Sapphire 316. Thank you. 33 months from TM May 628. 7 months from Portal Beard. 14 months from DJ Kaizo. Steven's gonna need a minute. Steven's making breakfast. 11 months from Brian X88. 3 months from Creature Man 2002. Sorry, that's why I need my coffee to not be a million degrees, because I need some of it right now. 53 months from Kaylin Lux at Tier 2 Gold Toast. Thank you. 16 months from Shadowplay 626.
Backed by popular demand, Tiny Eddie's artificial omelet and raisin squeeze.
Is it really popular demand, or is it just Eddie's secret wish to have this brought back? Artificial omelet and raisin squeeze. 1 drop of grape juice from 1 raisin onto an artificial omelet, which is objectively the worst egg. Forget about like cooking eggs like over easy or over hard. No. Artificial, that's the worst. That was 1,000 bits from the Leaf 473. Tiny Eddie, I think we need an appropriate snack for an early stream fun. For the early stream fun. Yeah. It comes with your own raisins, and you have to squeeze them to put it on the omelet. It's perfect for this morning. 48 months from Dark Nature XD. Had to think in my head. That sounds right. Because I can't do math this early. I Spy Moose says, shout out to the scrambled egg product. Oh no, chat, scroll back, thank you. At McDonald's, Carton says liquid egg product. Liquid egg product.
Give me the bird.
Gaming fan says, squeezed raisins with fake eggs? No thanks. That's exactly what I'm thinking. What was it the other day I had? I had something and it was like, something like artificial egg. I don't remember, but it sounded awful and it turned out to not be good. We have a 6-month resub from Fear the Fluff 27, 41 months from RunT.exe. We have all these birds this morning. Look at this one, a seagull. And then, some kind of like pelican-esque thing that looks a little bit like the same seagull. 45-month resub from Darkness Bride, 27 months from Tokunut, 500 bits from Culk9. Professional streamers, everyone. Yay! Things were still set up from Friday. A ground seagull. 300 bits from Radio Dread. Here's a little clown. That was good timing, Radio Dread. 34 months from Pete Cal. Thank you. 14 months from Kuyadar. Yamadorgan says, where is Kepi? Kepi is downstairs with Steven, who is still finishing breakfast cooking. Because we decided we were going to try something. So he had to cook it. I mean, he didn't have to cook it, but we decided he was cooking it instead of me. 500 bits from Adrian Kell, who says, good news, my Apple Watch arrived. Bad news, Maine has been sub-freezing, if not sub-zero temperatures for the past weekend, so not going out in that. At least it's useful for timers and stuff. Yeah, I've heard a little bit about what Maine's had from my aunt, and it's been bad. Because there was a lot of like icy snow and then cold. It does not sound fun. And 500 bits from Incarnato95, who says, Mal, tell Steven you're not messing up. You're just creating content. Yes, Steven, I'm just making content.
Yeah, no problem. The oven's not even preheated.
It's
like,
not?
No,
Still?
I will not even be up for like 10 minutes.
Huh.
So, just have fun.
Have fun?
I'm down here.
Okay.
This is where I live now.
Have fun. Tell Kepi we love him. We have a 30-month resub from Stoop Kid and 12 months from Jonathan. I can read today. After I have coffee. I will do much better. So, I had a very long week of reading books at Alex and Haley's while I watched Leica. And it was nice. I watched some movies and took Leica out and kind of just chilled. It was nice. A whole week of reading book. I read through a series and it was nice. And then, let's see. Sunday we did a puzzle stream with everyone. We had Josh, Dan, and Brandon over and we put together most of the Notre Dame Puzz 3D puzzle. And that was fun. We got a lot further than I thought. which was kind of surprising because it was more difficult than the last 3D puzzle we put together, which was the Victorian house. But the puzzle was fun. It's really neat to put together because there's so many layers and like different parts. Brandon says we all focused so hard that several of us needed a nap after doing it. Yeah, that was true. We did need to nap. Because, like, I know Josh took a nap before his stream, because I had to go let Leica out after stream, so Steven and I left, and everyone else left. And, Dan did too. Brandon, did you nap? Because I did for all of, like, 10 minutes before all the caffeine I had said no, and I woke up. Steven napped. Oh yeah, you did lay down for 5 minutes on the couch. So yeah, we all kind of did. We were like focused on this puzzle to get it done. Did Kepi nap? I'm sure Kepi napped after we left. Kepi had a long day yesterday. But I can talk about that in a bit. Felix says you may be getting new 3D puzzles in the mail. Oh, thank you. I'm looking forward to that. They're really fun. Because there's something about like putting them vertical that's really exciting, which is probably what we're gonna do next time we work on that puzzle because we have so many of the pieces ready. So that's exciting. We have a 51-month resub from Arian661. Thank you. And 300 bits from Nunshoes. Last weekend at work we ran out of tortillas. I had to explain this to people over and over. I kept wanting to say tortilbo. Thanks, Alex. Also clown. I have been calling them tortilbos. In fact, we have a lot of tortilbos in the pantry, and maybe I'll make tacos this weekend. Thomas. So, yesterday, we had to take Kepler back to the vet for his follow-up for his teeth, just to make sure things weren't infected or bad. And she's like, he looks really good. She's like, how's he doing at home? How's he doing with food? And I was like, he's doing really good. I said he's crunching his dry food because, like, cats can swallow the kibbles whole, but they don't. Sometimes they like to crunch them. And we've never really heard him crunch it. And after his tooth was pulled, he's been crunching his dry food. And she's like, that's really good. So, yeah. I think his tooth was hurting him because now he's crunching everything. And the other concern was that he's been on a steroid for his gastro tract because he has triaditis. And that's supposed to help keep the inflammation down so that all of the parts of the triaditis, the pancreas and the gallbladder, no, something else, and then like the stomach, I think, like all three in cats get inflamed. So yeah, that's why he's on that. And they were like, well, that's not doing any favors for his heart because he has a heart murmur. So yeah, so they want him off that. So then she gave me this big chart that was like taper off the prednisolone, and then it was like tomorrow he has a half pill, and then tomorrow is Wednesday, and then he's gonna go on a new med. So that was a lot to get at once. And so they gave me a chart and they mailed me the chart on my email, and it was not helpful. I had to remake it. So we're hoping the new med is good for him, but he's doing good with his tooth thing and he's feeling a lot better. Sapphire Becca says, my vet prescribed a hairball med for my cat and it's basically maple syrup. Yeah, it kind of coats the hair and pulls it down into the stomach and through the intestines for that. Satsy says, I'm glad he got his crunch back. He's very, very happy about that. We've been giving him a little more dry food because it's obvious how much he likes it. So yeah, we had to give him gabapentin yesterday and drive to the vet, and he was not happy. but they only looked in his mouth, and then he got to hide under the chair, so he was fine. There he is now. Come here. Come say hi. He just walked up the stairs. Come on. Kepo. Come here. He says, well, Stephen's not up there yet. When Kepi eats, do you call it crunch time? No, we call it scoop time, but crunch time is funny. Oh, he made another step. Come here. Haley says, I told you, Kepi took out Stephen. Did you take out Stephen? We gotta circle the room. Come on. Come here. Oh, you're such a good boy. Oh, we went under the couch for some reason. Okay. That's weird. Thanks, Steven. I see you are in chat. Renee says, Steven, you got my breakfast done? Yes, breakfast done? Go, Steven? No. Okay. What else is there to talk about? I'm trying to think of what's happened because I've been gone. Vernon says, Renee, you're going to be waiting 30 minutes for those eggs, and Chaz laughed. I also heard Steven laugh from downstairs. How is Galaxy 2 going? Galaxy 2 is great. It's been a lot of fun to play, and I wasn't sure what to expect before starting it because we had played through Galaxy 1, and I know people liked Galaxy 2, and I just kind of thought it was a continuation. And plot-wise, I've been surprised so far because of where we're at. And I don't know what happens next, so I'm excited to kind of see what happens. Because I just kind of thought it was like Galaxy 1 bonus DLC, but it's not. So, it's been neat. There's been some neat things, some really cool power-ups. Is there anything you wish was different? And NG Ben says, how do you feel about Yoshi inclusion? I like the Yoshi inclusion. I'm not super fond of the Luigi inclusion because of you get so used to how Mario is playing that I don't like to switch to Luigi. And anything different. But the Yoshi inclusion is done kind of like a power-up, and I like that. I don't know. The B power-up is my favorite, so anytime that's there is great.
Ice climbers and Mega Man become mini unless they ride in a tank.
We skied all the way here!
You ski, oh my god.
I really got to get some snow.
How was it skiing?
Oh man, it's tough skiing on concrete.
So, what happened to your snowmaking equipment?
It's broken right now.
Oh my god.
Man.
Like the last 800 miles were really rough. Yeah.
Really rough on the skis, considering that they're rentals and we only got them for 5 days. I think we might be in trouble.
Well, it's fine. They don't need to be smooth on the bottom.
You think all the gravel on the concrete would have made them smooth, right?
Yeah, it all sort of evens
You
out.
know, it's nice when it goes all the way through the wax and gets right to the ski.
Oh my god, those lights.
Yeah, oh yeah, you're right.
You want to borrow these?
What do they look
These
like?
are better.
They really help with the lights.
Oh wow.
By the way, these goggles
They do
are
help with the lights.
OTG, which is over the glasses, so that's very
Oh yeah,
common.
that when I held them up to my glasses, it was fine.
Yeah, they have
was
extra
surprised.
space for glasses. Yeah, it's really bright in here without these goggles.
Yeah, you can leave them on if you want. We had
Well-
1,000 bits from the Leaf, who says, does anyone want to play this hot new game while waiting for Grandpa? Well, we're still waiting for him. And the game is Ice Climbers and Mega Man become mini unless they ride a tank. So you probably have to jump from tank to tank.
Isn't that just Blaster Master?
Never played that.
Oh, it's a really good NES game.
Ah. But that's a likely duo, Mega Man and Ice Climbers, because they're both in Smash. Sassy says Alex, yes. Adrian says, yeah, basically. 300 bits from Radio Dread. Have you considered checking out the Last of Us series on HBO? We're really excited to try it, but we want to wait till it's done. I know Steven's parents have been watching it because Dan mentioned it to them, so they've been watching it, and they've really liked it. And 500 bits from Full Metal Grizz. Hi, Alex and Haley. How was y'all's trip?
Good.
Good. We skied. Yeah.
You skied a lot?
I got the hang of parallel turns and started skiing blue runs.
He can carve now.
Alex and Haley did a mogul run from Colorado to North Carolina.
I mean, well, yeah, obviously.
I mean, technically, it's just still very large moguls.
Really, the world is your mogul. If you think about it. Yeah, we went skiing with my parents. So my parents are retired, but what they've done with their retirement is they work at a small Vail-owned local place, so they can ski at Vail places for free and give us.
That's how it worked.
And give us free passes and half-off passes when those wear out. So that's what we did. So we went to Keystone. I've never skied at Keystone before. I've only skied at in Montana, Bridger Bowl, which is a cool community. Which if you like skiing, Bridger Bowl's neat. It's community owned. It's also non-profit, so the tickets aren't $1,000.
Give me
Brandon
the
said, is this
bird.
what cross-country skiing is like?
Almost.
It was downhill.
Yeah, he did
No,
downhill.
from Colorado to here.
From Denver to Raleigh,
It's
it's
really
pretty
worse.
much downhill.
It's really worse on downhill skis because downhill skis are not made for cross country. I mean, you've seen me skate, so.
Our trip was basically pretty much exactly like the Extra Life Wii skiing game that we played.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, so that was
Exactly.
pretty legitimate.
All you gotta
Yeah.
do is just balance
Yeah.
on the balance board.
It's really easy.
So,
Did you know about this?
no.
Hey,
I did not know about
we're
this.
in your house.
I know. I was in the kitchen and I heard what sounded like the door being opened, and I was like, huh. And then my first thought was, oh, it's like FedEx. And then my brain was like, FedEx can't open the door. And then the door opened, and I was like, it can only be. And as I turned the corner, I was like, Alex.
And we ran in with our ski gear because we skied
Yeah.
all the way from Colorado to get here. And don't worry, we had breakfast.
Yeah, we already
so-
ate.
So you
I
don't
can't
have to
move that
feed
any
us.
further.
Well, don't even try.
Well, I was gonna move down so you could zoom the camera out, and they could move over.
We were saying the lights in here are a lot more pleasant when you've got the goggles on.
Yeah, I guess there is that. Okay, well, this is probably fine. Yeah, this is probably fine. I'll assume it's
We did have breakfast while skiing. We brought pemmican
Yeah. In our pouches, and I was eating
You
like,
can. Alex and Haley can move down though.
having like the energy. See, when I was a kid during cross country ski races, they'd always have the energy goop that they would squeeze into your mouth.
fine. The energy goop?
Somebody knows what I'm talking about. Anyway, it was energy goop.
I look like a Deus Ex enemy.
I want to go to a Deus Ex club with you.
Over there.
Oh.
I wasn't
Nice.
sure how we were doing this.
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
You read?
We got 500 bits from Valex Butterfly, but door is locked? Have this bird while you wait for Steven to return with breakfast. Thank you, Valex. And we have a 10-month resub from Your Psyche. Thank you.
But yeah, Alex and I went skiing for a week in Colorado, which was fun because previously Alex has only gone skiing at a local place in Minnesota,
When it was really cold, right?
that has all of 300 vertical feet.
Yeah, so I was from your perspective as like a novice skier, how is it different?
In Colorado, there is more mountain. Mm-hmm. There is more people. The ski runs are wider and longer.
They're not all ice.
And yeah, sometimes there's snow instead of just ice that you skid on and fall and die.
It sounds like the experience in Colorado might have been better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, also we were there for a week.
Yeah.
So previously I've only skied like a day. I think once we went back for a second day.
Yeah, and it was...
And I was very sore.
Most of it was like -12 when Alex skied.
But I skied 52,000 vertical feet.
Yeah, let's look up our stats.
52, so 10 miles of verticalness?
Yeah.
The treat everyone wants most, Tiny Eddie's Centennial Sporty Soda.
Is that what you were drinking while you were going down the mountain?
Sounds like a Gatorade soda.
Centennial
Yeah,
Sports. So Eddie, what should we eat with Haley's Energy Goop? That's 1,000 bits from Colin4501.
That does sound like it would go good with goop.
Yeah.
It'd probably
You gotta
help get
wash
the
down
goop
the goop.
down, because otherwise you get the goop stuck in your mouth.
But yeah, I went faster than Alex. I went 31 miles an hour.
My top speed was 30 miles an hour.
So I just beat him.
And then I fell at 30 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was how fast you were
I got
falling.
a big bruise. I won't show it on stream.
I did not fall because I'm good at skiing.
Yes, this is true.
I actually rescued a random man from Tennessee. We were skiing down the hill and there was a guy laying in a pile with all of his ski stuff everywhere. And so the nice thing to do is you ski up and you grab their things and you bring it to them. It's just, it's a nice thing to do. So I skied up, grabbed the guy's things, scooted down the hill, and I'm like, hey man, you okay? And he very sadly looks up at me from the ground and goes, do you know where the bunny hill is? And I'm like, oh no, sweetie,
What kind
honey.
of run was it? Oh.
It was a green, which is
Okay.
like one step up, and I was
But
like,
it was
oh,
up on the
sweetie.
mountain, which is not where the bunny hill is.
No, and so I started explaining it to him, and then I was like, oh, this man is not going to get to the bottom of the hill and survive. And so I said, you know what? I'm like, how about I take you there? And I'm like, here's your stuff. I'm like, we're gonna get down the hill together. I'm like, just follow me. I'm gonna chart you a path. We're gonna go down the hill. Because I'm very good at following and being followed, because that's basically how I learned how to ski as a kid. Like, I mean, I did lessons, but also like I would ski in my parents' lines,
Yeah.
And if there was like a place that, like my first time down like black runs and stuff, my parents would ski down and then I would like follow their path down. So anyway. So then this random man from Tennessee follows me down. But the most Wisconsin story that I have, though, is about halfway down the hill, the guy's like, ooh, I gotta stop and rest for a moment. Oh, you're supposed to do that when it's on your helmet. But anyway, the guy's like, you gotta stop and rest. He needs to rest. So I told him he could. So he pulls off to the side and he sits down, and then these two random ladies ski up. And they ask if we're okay, and I'm like, yeah, everything's fine. And they're like, yeah, sorry, we're from Wisconsin, we just have to ask if we can help. And I'm like, yes, I am also from Wisconsin. That is why I'm helping random man down the hill who I don't know. But anyway, I got him to the bunny hill.
So what difficulty level do you guys ski with how much experience you have?
Also, how much experience do you have? Because, I mean, you were clearly skiing when you were a child. Like, how often was that taking place?
In the winter.
But like how? Like what? Once a winter? Like
No,
is it
well,
like
I did,
nonstop
so
in the winter?
I started cross country skiing when I was 3, and we skied every single week for cross country. And then I started doing downhill. I thought it wasn't until later. My mom's like, "No, you were 8 when you started learning." So then I started learning downhill when I was 8. And downhill we go like like once a year. We would go to a local place, but then we would also go out to Bridger Bowl in Montana. So we did that a few times. But I had technically a more cross-country ski experience.
Haley can ski blacks. I can ski. Haley was skiing easy blacks, right?
And hard blacks.
Okay,
You
Haley
didn't
was
see
skiing
me-
blacks.
You didn't see me on the other 2 peaks when we left
I
you
was-
to
I was skiing easy blues.
Yeah, Alex couldn't make it over to some of the peaks because I didn't want him to die. Also Mozart.
I mean, I
was-
could have made it, probably. I just didn't want
Yeah, what are
to.
the
I
levels
don't
of
know
the...
about
I'm really
Mozart.
glad you didn't come back with any broken legs or arms.
Yeah.
What are the levels of the colors for those who are not taking Taekwondo?
There's the green, and then the blue.
No, you got your. It's a green circle.
Oh, I thinking maybe like a vertical list.
There's the green,
Oh,
It's a green circle is
and then
easy,
and then the
This is
blue,
not-
and then there's a blue
not-
And then
square,
the
which
black.
is medium.
and then the double black.
Yeah, and then there's triple black.
In
depending on
Europe,
where you go.
in Europe, they do green, blue, red, black.
Yeah, we don't have any reds.
But I've never been to Europe.
so I thought this morning the thing of interest would be French toast sticks.
Anyway, talk
Yeah,
about
what's
your
going
French
on with you?
toast
Tell us
sticks.
about your French toast sticks. How are those
So
sticks?
I woke up this morning. Me and Mal laid in bed way too long, and then I was like, I gotta start stream. And then,
Yeah.
like, only once I started the stream was I like, oh yeah, I was gonna do French toast sticks. Crap, they're gonna take like 15 minutes. So then I was like, Mal, do you want to watch this toast sticks or be on stream? And Mal was like, I want to be on stream. And I was like, okay. So then I sat there and did these, and then you broke into my house.
We were waiting outside. We were like, let's just wait. I'm sure Steven will be upstairs soon, and then we can break into their house.
And then,
And then-
you were just gone forever, and I was like, well, I guess we
And
should
then-
How
wait
long
on
have you been
Bella.
waiting?
We were waiting for a while outside.
Oh.
She's lying. It was only a couple minutes.
That's a while.
Do you want to do the last toast stick?
I'm so full from my breakfast
We
that I
already, yeah.
ate.
Don't
We-
you,
we
don't you want to
already
eat
had-
something
we
you haven't
already-
eaten in 15 years?
We already had energy goop, and we ate all the pemmican.
I can eat these if I get hungry.
They're very
They
fibrous.
look hearty.
These are pretty good. They're not crunchy. I remembered them being crunchy.
They're probably more dried out when you had them last, but I thought they'd be good in the air fryer.
I'm sorry, did you say they were more dried out?
Yeah, like cooked more to
Oh,
get the liquid out.
yeah.
300 bits from Golden Age with a very long amphibian fact. Atelopus barbottini, the purple harlequin toad, has a brown-black base colored body and purple markings all over it. It lives in the northeast of South America. This frog brings up the question, does the word harlequin bring up the clown alert? I guess we'll never know, because clown is in the message also.
Yeah.
And a clown is a type of harlequin.
It can refer to the colors.
The other way. You know, I'm sorry. This is the year of the frog. I don't know if you knew that.
It's not the year of the harlequin.
Well, it's the month of the harlequin.
We also have an 18-month resub from Zeo Space. Thank you.
Sorry, I'm almost done with
I
this.
see that.
Yeah, during the ski trip, I rescued Tennessee Man. There was also a lady who dislocated her arm that my class came across, and we saved her. And then my mom saved 2 lost children. Because we can't be stopped on the slopes. We're gonna help you, or else.
They
It's
were
very-
lost.
I only want to go skiing with your parents now.
we track down lost people to save them.
Every time I go skiing with Haley or her family, they're like, wait for us, we're all going to ski together.
And then
we're
we
skiing as a
abandon you.
family unit together, even though I am very bad at skiing and they're very good at skiing, and we do very different runs.
Yeah.
And then Haley's dad is like, oh no, I left my phone and my pants in the hotel.
Yes, I got my ADHD from him.
30 minutes away. I'm just gonna go run and grab that. And then we'll be skiing, and then after 5 seconds,
We will find lost
half
children.
of them are like, oh, there's a cool black run that's way better than this boring stuff we're doing. And then someone else is like, oh my god, a lost child, let me stop and help them. Or there's someone down, if someone's down on the slopes and they've lost their skis and they're like moaning in pain, just go around them.
Well, you can't stop on a dime like we can.
I could probably stop. There's a chance I would hit them and
How
make
would
it a
you?
lot worse.
But yeah, how would you help? You would like maybe pick them up, maybe.
I'd be like, hey,
Yeah, that's what I would do.
I've been there.
Yeah.
Usually,
I know how
Sucks,
it is.
bro. Sorry.
usually you try to bring them your equipment, or else you stop in front of them, so that way that if somebody's coming over the hill and can't see them, they'll hopefully see you, so they won't get run into.
Right.
So that's like the polite thing to do when somebody falls is to go uphill them, so that you are taller and then hopefully people.
Anyway,
won't
it
run
was
into
great to ski with Haley and her parents. It was really fun. I felt very bad because I'm just like derp, derp, derp.
You did good.
And they're just kind of
Why'd I give us so much?
following behind me like, you're doing great.
All we wanted to do was watch you go down.
I know, it's very
blue
sweet.
runs.
It's very
That's all we
sweet.
wanted.
I'm glad you also got time to go ski the blacks together.
Yeah.
Does anyone want a drink? I'm going back down. I never got a drink because I forgot.
Are you making yourself a coffee?
Yeah. You want a coffee?
No, that'll take twice as long because it's a Keurig, so don't worry about it. I'll get one
I
later.
actually wasn't gonna have a cup of coffee, but then I was like, oh, he wants coffee, so if I say yes, it'll make him want coffee.
You need a Mr. Coffee. You need like
I really don't.
You need like a 12 cup at least.
I
brewer.
really don't need more. Listen, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make you a cup of black coffee. While I'm getting a different drink for myself. It won't take any additional time.
All right.
Except all the time that I've wasted explaining this to you.
Okay, thank you.
Haley, do you want anything to drink?
Nah. Oh, somebody was asking. Okay, everybody thinks. Okay, with downhill skiing, everybody's like pizza, French fry. I'm like, you only do that when you're on the bunny hill. Come on. Then it's over with. Then we're into parallel turn territory
come
where
on.
Alex is a parallel turn master.
Everybody takes a different amount of time to learn things. It's okay. Sometimes
get into parallel
you snowplow.
turns. Look, I mean, you do snowplow sometimes, sure, but you didn't learn how. Did you learn how to hockey stop yet?
No. That's just this. You just do a turn, but you jump at the same time.
No.
It seems very dangerous.
But yeah, anyway, if you downhill ski, you should really have lessons. And if your friends are like, "Oh yeah, come with me, it'll be fun," be like, "No, screw you." Like I even took an all-day lesson, and I've been skiing a long time, because it had been a while.
We have 13 months from Zayab Ildis.
You know what my ski experience is?
No, tell us about it.
Ski free.
Oh, ski free.
I was calling him my little ski free.
That's my only ski experience.
Yeah,
I tried cross country for all of like 10 minutes.
And
I gave up and went back because we were supposed to follow a trail.
Yeah, cross country is just the equivalent of running, but in the winter.
So, yeah, I've never been downhill.
Did they do cross country at your school?
No, we
Or
went
was
on a
this
field trip.
Oh.
And we did snowshoes and cross country skiing, and then we did like some sort of like lumberjack-esque sports thing where we had to make cookies with cross-cutter big saws, and then I think sledding was the last thing.
Zayab Eldis. Okay, thank you.
Do I ice skate? I love ice skating. I would love to go ice skating here in Raleigh. If I can get anyone other than me to go.
Last time I went ice skating, I was like, oh my god, this hurts my ankles. But maybe I just had really bad ice skates. Because, like, you know, I'd ski and I'd skate on skis, so, like, I know the movement.
You know, it was also a good game, in addition to ski free, Fuji Golf.
What about Rattler Race?
Which one was that?
That was the one where it was blue and black and you're the snake and you eat the apple.
Oh, snake.
Yeah.
Oh,
But it was the one where they would, like, there'd be holes and you could go in the hole.
Chips Challenge.
Oh, Chips Challenge is so good.
Jezebel.
Rodent's Revenge, where you have the cats and the mice and the cheese.
Okay.
Hi, welcome back.
Brought you a cup of coffee.
Oh, thank you.
You didn't bring me anything?
Oh my god.
Don't sit on my knee or the cat.
Well, it's a very tight. Oh, okay. All right.
I've only
Oh,
ice
are we
skated
offended?
with
We're
the
so
hockey
offended.
skates.
Yeah, we would go ice skating every year before Christmas in elementary school.
I don't know. I feel like if I wore regular skates, I would die. Like I would fall
Like
and my
figure skates?
yeah, I would fall and my legs would fly up and like slice my face open. So that's why I've only worn the hockey skates.
I mean, I
'Cause
think I wore the hockey skates last time, but I still remember them hurting. But it's been a hot minute.
I've
so
only
maybe
ice
I
skated
just
at-
was having a bad day.
It was a popular birthday party venue in middle school for a brief period of time. That's the only time I've been
Ice skating?
Yeah.
Sorry, in Birmingham?
Yeah, at the Pelham, there was an ice rink in
You had
Pelham.
an ice rink. I don't think we had an ice rink.
No, you
in-
did not. You do not have an
Myrtle
ice rink
Beach.
in Myrtle Beach.
We
We
did.
got some here though.
Wait, how do you play hockey in Myrtle Beach?
You don't do that
don't.
there.
floor hockey.
I mean, yeah, that's a thing, but we didn't have. I don't think we had that either. I mean, we had the roller skates. That was it. That's all we had. That was third grade.
Yeah, my elementary school had a tradition where before Christmas break they would take everybody ice skating. So like, I have ice skated before.
We had curling clubs in Wisconsin.
My
My dad was part of one for a while.
Nice. I had cross-country skis in gym class, but I brought my own from home because I wasn't going to use that equipment. Yuck.
24 months.
Hey, Parv gang.
From Parv Gang.
Congrats on the 2.
Well, this cat looks like he's doing just fine.
He's doing real good.
Yeah, you told Jimmy went.
I
to
did. I said he went to the
follow-up.
vet yesterday, and they were like, his tooth is real good.
Did you tell them he puked 1 minute into the car
I
ride?
did not say that, but he did puke 1 minute into the car ride.
Had
Kitty.
the car even started moving yet?
Yeah, it had.
Yeah, like we had just. I was like, all right, time to go to the vet, and then 1 minute into the drive, blah. Did Thomas call?
I was talking to Thomas on the way home, because we're doing a...
So it was just an early puke, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Kept pukes.
Oh, you've been chosen.
Oh,
I mean, I'm real comfy in my long underwear.
I'm glad I remember.
You look very
my
comfortable.
cat.
You do.
You know, it was for skiing all the way here, and eventually we had to shed our layers
As you got closer to the
as
coast.
we got closer here. Oh, you know.
We got 300 bits of Mevar. It says, hi everyone, so a Direct was just announced. Do you have anything you wish to see, and will you be doing a reaction video? Yeah, so the Direct was announced for tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific, I think, so 5 p.m. Eastern.
I want to see Pikmin footage.
As long as we're available, then yes, I'll probably do a reaction video for that. I don't know what I want to see. I mean, if Pikmin 4 is actually coming out this year, which it probably ain't, but if it is, then it would be nice to see what it looks like. That would be nice. There will probably be something for Tears of the Kingdom, which comes out in 3 months.
Is Pikmin set in a post-apocalyptic future?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want? Are you hoping that Pikmin 4 will be like grittier? Like you're picking up like the bones of children from the sandbox.
That's actually the tagline. Is Pikmin 4 Bones of Children? Yeah. I mean, I don't. It would be fun to see anything Pikmin related. It's been.
A very long time since
It's actually
3
been a
came
very
out.
long time. I think Pikmin 3 came out in 2013. So it's been 10 years. Do you know 2013 was 10 years ago? So like all the games that came out in 2013 are 10 years old, as opposed to like 2 or 3?
That is how time works.
Yeah, like
And
Grand
it
Theft
is-
Grand
and
Theft
it is
Auto
scary.
5 is 10 years old.
Yeah. Oh, there's a cat. When are they gonna do a crossover between Pikmin, Pac-Man, and Pokemon?
Called Big Pack Poke.
I think those are the same cinematic universe.
Didn't we used to have a dish at Carrabba's? Sorry, this is relevant.
Tag pick pack.
Made of children's bones?
No.
The Tag Pick
The
Pack.
Tag Pick Pack.
Taglerini.
Taglerini Piku Paku.
Yeah.
Tag Pick Pack. So people would have the menu and they'd be like, I'm gonna have the tag, and I'm like, the Tag Pick Pack. And they're like,
Didn't know that
Yeah.
Carrabba's was a Filipino restaurant.
yeah, that I remember. That was actually also my favorite thing on the menu. That's why I remember it so well.
Yeah.
They still have it, but they don't call it that
They
anymore.
renamed
They
it.
renamed it because they got tired of everyone going, and now it's like linguine.
Positano.
So yeah, I know so much about Carrabba's. You don't even know. That meme where the guy's in the party and everyone's in the party and he's standing in the corner. He's like, no one knows. I know so much about
When's
Carrabba's.
the last time you went to a Carrabba's?
A long
When's
time.
the last time you ate or worked at a Carrabba's?
Worked a long time, but ate. Oh no, we went with my parents at some
Yeah,
point.
not all that long ago either.
I mean, like, yeah, it's probably been somewhat recent.
That's me, but with Taco Bell. Whenever everybody's making Taco Bell jokes, I'm sitting in the corner of me and being like, yeah, I know so much about Taco Bell.
How long did you work at Taco Bell?
It was about a year and a half, 2 years.
In college?
Yeah, in college, yeah.
What was something that you learned about Taco Bell that you did not know prior to working there?
I didn't know that all the meat came in bags that you put in hot water.
Yum.
But really, it wasn't that gross. Oh, it's got some feet.
Oh, he's hanging on for dear life with his very sharp claws.
They're actually not that sharp right now. They're pretty dull.
Did you take
A cat pill?
one allergy?
I did take a cat pill, yes.
Okay.
I made him take one before.
Thank
we
you
got
so much.
here.
Wait, so when did you decide to house? Was that a this morning decision?
Yeah,
or-
yeah.
Was it? Okay.
I was barely awake at, what, 7:45? And then Alex is just like, do you want to crash breakfast stream?
So this is Alex's idea.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, I will clean myself.
I mean, I thought about it last night. I set my alarm for 9:30. And then I was drifting off to sleep, and I'm like, what day is it? Monday night? Okay. And then I set my alarm for 7:15.
That's a huge change. Well, I'm always happy to have people here.
We live here now. And so it's nice to be able to spontaneously drop in and ruin your content.
I think everyone would say enhance.
Yeah.
I would say enhance. It was just alarming to be in the kitchen and being, actively thinking, door's moving a lot. Oh, FedEx is here. FedEx can't get in. Oh, it's not FedEx.
Oh, it's goggle people.
You looked at us as we run in with goggles on.
Like once my brain
I wanted to eat
That's my friend. That's my friend up there. That's
I wanted
my
to eat
good
Girl
friend
Scout
Chaz.
cookies this morning and taste test them, but Stephen was like, "No French toast sticks."
I just,
I was hoping it was going to be Girl Scout Cookie Day.
I know.
I thought about bringing Thin Mints.
we'll just come back on Thursday. It'll be Girl Scout cookie day. You also, and like, it's perfectly fine to just like break into the house, but also you can tell us.
No.
Okay.
Why would I do that?
Well, like I could make arrangements. There could be like extra cups of coffee ready, and like I could zoom the camera out ahead of time.
But it's more fun to break into your house and have you look at us horrified from your home.
You walked past me and I hadn't moved. I was just
Yeah.
I was still standing there staring into
It's just
space.
frozen. I'm like,
Just
I'm
walked
leaving.
past and I was like,
I said
hey.
hi.
Yeah. I it took me a while, but I eventually heard it. We got 300 bits from Satsu. It says Splatoon is post-apocalyptic. Pikmin is post-apocalyptic. Zelda is technically post-apocalyptic. How many other Nintendo games are post-apocalyptic? What are they trying to say?
Splatoon is
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
like it's Earth, but it's ruled by squid children.
Yes.
with
Yeah.
Guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's remnants of like the
Human civilization.
Human civilization.
Yeah, the humans are gone and the squids evolved into people.
Yeah. The most recent Kirby game was post-apocalyptic.
Oh yeah.
Forgotten Time.
Children's bones all over the place. Thanks, Brandon.
Yeah. Post-apocalyptic is fun. Nintendo has been doing a lot with that. Super Mario Brothers is the most Pokemon. Yeah, well, we got 340 from Furry Zoe says, I just bought bits to ask if you're going to react to the Direct. Anyways, as a Zelda fan, I'd love to see any Zelda news, whether it's related to TikTok.
Tears of the Kingdom.
I know, but I just always read this TikTok. I want ports of Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD so bad. Please, Nintendo.
Is Tears of the Kingdom Breath of the Wild 2?
Yes.
Yeah.
They gave it a name.
It has a name now. I would be very surprised if there wasn't a Direct that was entirely related to Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, I'm sure there will be.
And that may not be this month. In fact, it definitely won't because the one for tomorrow is not branded as like just Zelda. But I would say probably next month. Or maybe the month after. I don't know. It's going to be like right before.
New at your grocery. Tiny Eddie's sweet infused mayo munchies.
No thanks.
I got the mayo munchies again. 1,000 bits from Mr. Viper Fang. We're all forgetting about one thing that hasn't been addressed. Alex's daddy. Let's enjoy a Tiny Eddie snack while this gets explained. This is not getting explained.
It's illegal.
It is. First
He signed
off,
a contract. He can't
Listen,
talk about
everyone
it.
is someone's
Non-disclosure.
daddy.
everyone is someone's daddy.
If you think about it.
If you think about it. You don't even have to think about it.
Everyone is everyone's daddy. If you think
Everyone
about
is everyone's daddy. Yeah. That's what I've been saying in church for years.
Papa's Papa.
Oh, deep cut.
Wow. Anyway, Mayo Munchies, I would pass.
I don't even hate mayo, and I would pass.
Is it because it's crunchy?
Yeah.
Good talk. We got 3 months from ow, my dude. So many ows. We got 300 bits of Furious Kitty says, almost done with the dishes, Hogwarts Legacy hype. I guess we have to wait for the West Coast to wake up. Ska. Enjoy your game.
My friend worked on that game.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
Good for you.
I won't say who.
He stayed at our house.
Nor will I give you any juicy tidbits from the development team.
Oh, you know who was in our
Other
chat?
than,
You
I
know-
can only speculate that the developers of that game, their general attitude is, J.K. Rowling, please shut the hell up.
It's not great. It's certainly not great. You know who was in our chat on Sunday? Dan was talking about Death Stranding and was wearing the Death Stranding hat. And we had someone in our chat that was like, I actually worked on Death Stranding.
Oh, nice.
And like everyone at the table was like, oh, that's really cool. And Dan did not immediately understand that that's what that meant. He's like, what are they talking about? It's like, well, they worked on the game. And Dan was like, they worked on the game!
Oh, yeah, was it Hideo Kojima?
Yeah, it was Hideo Kojima. We were so honored to have Hideo.
I can't believe he came.
He loves puzzles.
Huh. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, checks out.
We got 39 months from Epic DXX. 300 bits from Squid says, someone say, ooh woo? We actually did. We said, ooh, ooh woo, ow, 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 oh, whoa, ooh, woo, woo, opolis. They're the things that we said.
I was gonna say I'm doing an Apple Watch competition with like
Everyone
right now.
Literally everyone you know.
Thomas is the only person who's beating me right now.
Are you doing one with me?
Well, we just ended one, so I couldn't add you until now.
Oh my god, that's so many people.
I know, look at that.
Holy crap.
I'm beating everyone except Thomas.
Oh yeah, you can't beat Thomas, so.
I was last night when I went to bed.
I would.
Do you want me to go down to Pensacola and break Thomas's legs for you?
Yeah, you just
This
gonna
week
ski
of all
down
weeks,
there.
I'll
I'm
do
sure
it.
he would really appreciate that.
I'll do it. I will.
Can that be an alert? But on Thomas's stream.
Oh, Thomas, we miss you.
Yeah,
Just
so.
ski right down there. You got your skis outside.
Yeah, that's so many points. Yeah, Mao. So my sleep situation it's improving, but like it was still improving as of yesterday, and I slept in a lot yesterday. And when I woke up, Mao was a little short, and I was like, "What's going on?" She's like, "Nothing." I was like, "What's going on?" She's like, "Nothing." I was like, "What's going on?" She's like, "I've wanted to play DDR all day, but you've been asleep." And I'm like, "Oh, well, you can play now." And the reason is she wanted to get in a lot of time so she could beat everyone that she's competing with.
Oh, so you sleeping wouldn't stop me from playing DDR.
Yeah.
I would just play DDR.
Oh.
I mean, I can sleep through DDR.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I don't know that I would have.
White
but
noise machine, baby.
I had it on. I don't know that it would have made a big difference, but maybe. Anyway, it was courteous for you to wait. I'm sorry that you were perturbed that you
Sorry,
couldn't win.
if I'm awake, I'm just gonna live my life, so I'm not perturbed.
Well,
I'm a very heavy sleeper, though.
I slept until 12:30 yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And then after we got back from the thing, I slept again.
Thing.
After we got home from the vet, I fell asleep again. It's fine.
He's melting.
Not sure how well white noise can compete with stomp, 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 stomp.
But if you're stomping downstairs, it's not the same as if you were stomping upstairs on somebody downstairs.
Yeah,
That's true. That's true. I may have been able to sleep through that.
maybe.
I don't know. You were worried about me because I haven't slept a good
Yeah,
amount.
you haven't had a great week while I was gone.
It's almost like you screwed up your sleep schedule.
Yeah.
And then you're like, weird, why is Kepler's schedule off? And why do I feel terrible?
Kepler's schedule's
Next
fine.
time, Brandon.
You said he was waking up, but he was bugging you too early. And
Well,
waking
he
you
was
up.
doing that before Mal left. He's been kind of shifting to that, and I haven't really been sure entirely why, but he did good this morning. So go figure. I don't know.
You're being real sweet right now.
Yeah.
How could you ever be mad at this kid?
I know, isn't he precious? Do we have an arcade machine or just a dance pad? We have a Cobalt Flux pad. And I want a second one. So we can play together.
It would be nice to play together.
Or
Yeah.
with anyone who wants to play in town.
Yeah. Cheese Hammer gifted a sub to Hideo Kojima. Thank you. And Hideo Kojima thanks you as well. DDR stream in the future. It's not impossible. I mean, the big thing for me is that, like, since we archive everything, it would need to be cleared of copyright.
Yeah.
But they actually make packs. They make
Yeah.
song packs that are, you know, not in Content ID, so it wouldn't be impossible. Or yeah, we could do DDR Mario Mix.
So boring though.
DDR Mario Mix is pretty boring.
Got good animation.
And I
so.
can't
It
play
does.
Hello Planet.
Yeah, if you've ever wanted to see like Luigi hip thrust, I really wish I had more examples
Is
lined
it
up.
just the Mario songs?
Yeah.
Is it just like
They're all remixed.
Yeah, we watched a video on it.
They're all remixed.
A custom DDR Popski mix? Oh, that would be great.
I mean, I would be down for that. Yeah, there's ways to do it though. So that might be something we do in the future. It's not impossible. Another thing I've thought about doing is I never got a chance to play Ring Fit Adventure. Mal played it, and then I had just a, what do they call them? The steering wheel, but it don't got no electronics in
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
But what's it called?
I don't remember.
What's it called?
the Mario Kart Wii wheel?
No, like a Pilates
A Pilates ring?
ring.
Oh, a ring.
Band?
Yeah.
Pilates band. Mal played Ring Fit, and I played too, but I was like the younger brother that hadn't put the coin in the arcade machine, and I just sat there with the thing.
The unplugged NES controller.
Yeah.
Pretending to play Super Nintendo.
And it would be kind of neat to play it myself and to like have it say "Good job, Steven," as opposed to.
You can do that.
I know. And I was thinking about I might do that at some point.
Just pay Thomas to call you on the phone every 15 minutes and say, "Good job, Steven," and then hang up.
How long could you do that before you'd get sick of that?
15 minutes.
Yeah, like two, maybe 3 times.
What's Thomas's rates?
Well, if I only need it twice, I guess it's reasonable. I couldn't stand someone calling me every 15 minutes. I would
kill them.
Yeah, I would. It wouldn't. You know.
I mean, I would just turn my phone off.
This has happened twice. I'm driving to Pensacola. I have someone to murder. Thomas said the unplugged controller just triggered me. Oh, Thomas, were you unplugged controller number 2 as a child?
He's the younger brother.
I know.
Thomas was younger brother. I was also younger brother.
I was younger sister, but nobody ever handed me an unplugged controller because my brother was cool. And still is.
Carly and I took turns, unless we were playing Sonic 2, and then she had the second controller for Tails. So all she could do was help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tails cannot hinder.
Yes.
Yeah. I got punched for pretending to play a game.
God, you all had bad brother. I had a good brother.
That's just normal brother relationship.
My brother never did that to me.
You you play around. There's some strangling.
I mean, yes, I punched my younger sister, a
Yeah.
lot, but that's because I had a lot of middle child rage.
There's a dynamic. You missed out on all this.
I don't think I missed out on anything. When I wanted to play the Nintendo, I did, because I was the only one It was very
You didn't
easy.
have to wrestle for it.
Correct.
You didn't have to wrestle for anything.
You have any idea how alarming it was when the friends who would come over who did have the wrestling were like, time to wrestle? And I was like, what? No.
Oh, so yeah, no,
That
I
followed
was
me in-
always wrestling.
Yeah, that followed me into college because, like, within the first week of us being roommates, you're like, well, time to wrestle. And I'm like, no, it's not.
You have to wrestle.
No, you don't.
That kind of followed you into like the stage of life where we were married, because my dad's like, yeah, backhand Stephen for me.
It's just everyone wants to hit, and I'm like,
Yeah.
we don't hit.
Yeah, I got all sorts of scars. All these scars on my hand are from my sister's nails
God.
during our fights.
Oh yeah, girls fighting were
Hitting
nails
is
and
just
pulling hair.
the it's just the most direct way of expressing love. You don't have to say any words, you just hit.
Just dig your nails into them.
Me and Alex,
But in a loving way.
to give you an idea of how comfortable me and Alex were, or at least how comfortable Alex was with me in a very short amount of time, like within days of like living together in college, like within three days, Alex just slugged me as hard as he could, and then he was like,
Where did you
okay,
wear?
now your turn.
Like across the face, or
No,
like,
like there's just like hit me in the
shoulder?
arm, and I was
Okay.
like, what the? And he's like, all right. And I'm just like, what does this mean?
You didn't
Clearly love.
Yeah, and then it started to become a thing where like Alex was getting upset because I wouldn't hit him back.
Yeah.
And it kept going on where he was like, you gotta hit me. And I knew it's like you had guilt of like, wait, he didn't hit me back. That's what that has to happen. Anyway, to this day, I've never hit him. Alex is for like, maybe that was it. I just wasn't keen to
I
what
just
was
love
happening.
Alex Stover.
I have punches banked. I think I am like legal, and it's been a few, so I think legally I'm allowed to just slug Alex at any point. I think I get one.
Does it accrue interest?
Oh no! You're in
Just smack
trouble.
me across the face. You're allowed to use a baseball bat.
Just,
A 2x4 with a rusty nail in it.
I'm gonna show up at your house, but I'm gonna have a bat. It's gonna be great. It'll be a good time. Yeah, I'm not used to that. I had a cousin visit once whenever I was younger, and he the only thing that he consumed was like wrestling, and he wanted to wrestle, and I was like, I don't want to wrestle. He's like, I want to wrestle, and like he chose that the wrestling was gonna happen. Fortunately, I was larger. Cheesehammer gifted a sub to Hey Siri, tell me a joke. They do that. You know, we have the technology now. Tell me a joke. Oh, I have my Siri set where it doesn't talk.
Does your watch talk?
You can read it out.
What did the 0 say to the 8? Nice belt.
Oh, particle boy.
I think I'm gonna get an Android. 53 months from JCJX. Radio Dread gives a sub to Agent G128. We got 300 bits of a clockwork. Corey says, had to get up early today for part 3 of my seizure adventure so I can join. Had an EEG and was told by the doctor to try to nap during it. Easy to say when she doesn't have wires coming out of her head. Anyways, hi ski version, Alex and Haley. I hope that went okay. I did something similar. I didn't have to do the nap part.
No, you had the flashy lights.
I had the flashy lights because I had to go through a bunch of seizure stuff. A year ago, actually, was whenever I had the second TGA episode, so I did all the fun stuff. They wired me up, and I remember laying there, and I was like, they wanted me to rest, but they didn't ask me to nap. Napping would have been quite difficult, and depending on what they're doing, it can be for like a long time.
Yeah.
Like we need you to rest for like 6 hours or something. It's like, I'm sorry, did you notice the thing that you did to my head?
Yeah, that
It's kind of difficult to nap for 6 hours when you did this thing to my
they've
head.
been making great strides in that field of medicine, and it's wonderful. It just seems kind of scary sometimes when they're just like, we don't know how any of this works. We're just gonna put some like electricity in your brain.
Yeah, there's certainly certain fields that are further along than others. I'm probably not the one to ask about that, but it certainly seems like it. Radio Dread gifted sub to DTran365. Radio Dread, thank you. Appreciate it. So, guess what's coming up? Something big.
TRG Coliseum.
Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah, that's... that? I don't care about that. Super Bowl. Super Bowl, though. Super Bowl's coming up. It's on Sunday.
Wait, don't...
Sunday.
Like 5 days.
I thought they usually did it on like a Thursday. Super Bowl Thursday.
No.
No.
Okay.
I think your brother hit you too many times.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You're not allowed to call it the Super Bowl, though. You have to call it the big game.
Oh yeah, sorry.
The
big
big
game. And you have to say it like that. The big game.
Big game.
Big game. That's coming up on Sunday, and it's my turn to pick. I don't know if you knew this. Did you know that?
Wait, last year it was the Bengals and the... Who else?
I don't know. I just saw it in my
Mal
my
wrote it
techo.
in her techo that you had picked the teams last year.
Okay.
And I won, right?
You did win,
I win,
Steven.
so you picked badly. I don't remember who you picked.
I picked the Bengals.
You picked the Bengals. And I picked the Rams by association of not getting to pick. So this year, the Eagles and the Chiefs are playing. Mm-hmm. And I get to pick.
Yeah, okay.
Who are you picking?
But
You got
out
any
of
opinions?
kindness, I'm going to ask you who you think
He's going to win.
is going to win.
So you want Alex to pick so that you can pick his choice?
I don't really have any...
Don't,
I know
don't
that...
give him anything. Don't give him anything.
I know that the Kansas City Chiefs are one of the teams that still has a culturally appropriative mascot. And I know that the Eagles are the ones that like set Philadelphia on fire anytime they win or lose a game.
Yesterday, was it or Sunday?
That's all I know about these two teams.
Fire cultural appropriation.
On Sunday, I was actually vlogging, so it's on the vlog. I was talking to everyone after the stream ended, and we were talking about the Super Bowl, and I said literally the exact same thing. I was like, the Eagles, that's the team that sets things on fire when they win, but also when they lose, right? And Brandon was like, yes. So, between the two, I have been leaning towards the Eagles.
Mm-hmm. You can take the Eagles.
And I think I'm going to pick the Eagles.
Okay,
And the reason I'm going to pick the Eagles is when they set something on fire, I'll get to be a part of that.
You'll get to feel like a
Yeah.
minor amount of culpability for the property damage that they cause.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
your fault.
Yeah, it'll be my fault.
You could like burn something in Raleigh just by proxy.
So, yeah.
Spread the love. Spread the fire.
We're live, and I'm telling you that I'm choosing the Eagles.
Okay. Well, I'll go.
Oh, K. Cassidy says the last time you picked the Eagles, they won. So they'll do it again.
Well, now
You'll light things on fire again.
I'm looking forward to seeing the Kansas City Chiefs win the Super Bowl, thanks to quarterback Johnson. Quarterback Johnson.
Quarterback Johnson.
Patrick
And
Mahomes.
head coach
Johnson.
Johnson. Let's hold on. Kansas City Chiefs.
Is Noah here this morning? Still? I haven't seen him. I think he would have said something.
Oh, Patrick Mahomes II is the quarterback. Okay. Patrick Mahomes II is gonna wipe the floor with Eagles boy.
We're gonna eat that eagle for
Mahomes.
dinner because they're no longer on the endangered species list.
Mahomes. Okay. All right. You're doing great. Furious gonna give it to sub 2 Spiritomb 108.
Wait, Jalen Hurts is the quarterback for the Eagles? Oh man.
But he's got Hurts in the name. That's cheating.
Yeah, but he played for Alabama. Didn't he?
How do you know this?
Because I lived in Alabama. You know the names of all the football players in Alabama.
Oh man, you took the Alabama boy.
You took the Alabama guy. You got Jalen Hurts. Oh, it's fine.
Oh, no.
It's fine. It's fine. He ain't playing for Saban, so he's not good anymore.
Jeez.
Roll Tide.
Cheese Hammer gifted a sub to hey, robot, turn off the light. I don't want to turn off anyone's lights this morning. I've done it before. It can be fun. Fierce Kitty gifted a sub to Sticky Spirit. Inside all of us. Cheese Hammer gifted sub to Philadelphia Eagles Live.
Is that
That might be the official
the
Twitch channel.
The bootleg stream on Twitch.
Or it could be a bootleg. Yeah. I am excited to watch it. You know what I'm really excited for? I'm excited to have a party.
Yeah.
We're gonna have
There's
a party.
gonna be nacho dip.
Yeah, we're
Is
gonna
there?
have nacho. Yeah, we're gonna have
Okay.
nacho. We can't.
There's gonna be
if
chili
there is no
dip.
nacho at this party, I will not.
Okay,
come.
we'll do nacho.
There's gonna be potato dip. There's gonna be artichoke dip.
How many dips?
There's gonna be bread dip. There's gonna be,
So we're gonna buy
it's gonna be
like.
dip.
It's gonna
made
be
out
a
of
whole bunch of
tobacco.
dip.
So we're gonna buy 1 barrel of tortilla chips.
I sent Haley a list of like 20 like traditional Super Bowl things, and I was like, we should pick from stuff like this.
I hope they're
And
all
we have
dips,
not done that yet.
and I hope we make all 20.
Yeah, see, and then I say we should have a dip stadium, and sent a picture of a dip stadium.
What is a dip stadium? Noah's excited to pick the Eagles.
Let me find the picture I took.
Yeah, you can't just say a phrase like dip
Oh,
stadium.
and then you're gonna be like, oh yeah, it's a dip stadium. You're like,
I'm picturing a football stadium,
Yes.
small scale,
Yes.
that has dips.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's a dip stadium.
It's I told you it was pretty self-explanatory.
It's like if it was a real football stadium, it like got flooded by guacamole, which would make the game way better. Like,
now look, you got all the
Chips and pretzels, yeah.
Yeah,
As,
dip.
where the seats
stadium.
would be. And the field is all the dips.
thank you, Beyonce. And now, as we move into the second half, we will flood the field with guacamole,
You know,
making
the-
it harder for the players.
The Romans did that with the Colosseum. They could fill it up with water and do naval battles in the Colosseum.
I mean,
Why can't they do that?
Why
with
can't they
American
do that
football
with
stadiums
American
and
football?
guacamole?
Yeah.
Just do guacamole
Do we know
battles.
who's doing halftime show?
I feel like I knew, and I don't remember it.
I hope it's the Black Eyed Peas again.
I don't.
Rihanna?
It's Rihanna. Yeah, it's Rihanna.
I really liked when Gaga did it. That one was good.
Yeah, we'll be watching. I live tweet the Super Bowl every year. I try to keep it to just one tweet thread because otherwise I lose followers. So people are like, "Why did he tweet 50 times?" It's once a year. 300 from Mr. Vibe Frank says that party better have guacamole.
guacamole.
Thomas.
And it will. Oh, Thomas, what is the thing? You like live tweet something? I don't know what it is. Like probably like an action figure release or something. Like you talk about something. I don't mute your threads.
I'm ready for a new Twitter. I want to go just wild on a new social media platform, but nothing good
I'm
has
really
shown up.
enjoying not doing any social media.
Look, I have not been doing
halftime
it for a
show.
long time, so
Yeah, it's great.
my Twitter caption thing
I
is
used-
just like I touch grass now.
What does that mean? I use Twitter in the weirdest way. What does that mean?
You post gifs of toast mainly.
I mostly use the platform to announce I've gone live, but I do occasionally say other things.
Noah says if the Eagles win, you need to climb a pole.
Like at a strip club? Or like a...
I'm not
Telephone
sick.
pole, I think.
Oh, oh, you can't do pole.
light pole?
Pole is very nebulous. You have to.
A street light pole?
I don't know if I can do that.
One of
Like
these
I don't
mic
know if I.
stands.
One of the C-stands?
I gotta go jump that ditch. I just go back and be like, hey, I used to live here.
Your cat is melting through my legs.
They're liquid.
Yeah, that's why they say cats are liquid. I see you've discovered all of his
Particles.
loose fur.
He's got a lot of particulate matter, yes. Mm-hmm. And
Yeah.
he
Because
is,
it's starting to get warm out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was petting Leica and so much fur.
he's
Yeah,
a little heater.
he is.
Luckily, I didn't wear my long underwear.
There's
Pants.
I'm just wearing my long underwear.
so on Fridays when the cat is on my lap, it's generally fine, and then something happens that causes me to laugh very hard, and then I get warm, and then the cat's too much. So like last Friday, it was like pleasing the parents, and I was like, oh no, this is laughing too hard. Now it's warm. Now the cat's warm. Now the cat's got to be put on the ground. There's a lot of the cat being too warm on Fridays. We got 3 from Adrian Kyle says, one thing I'd like to do for a Super Bowl party is get one thing from each city's famous foods. So in this case, barbecue for Kansas City and cheesesteaks for Philly. Oh, that's a neat idea.
And we could light the cheesesteaks on fire for extra realism.
I think I would simplify that to just bottles of KC Masters barbecue sauce and cans of the spray cheese that they put on the cheesesteaks.
Oh, so we're not doing the cheesesteak or the barbecue, just the sauce and the cheese?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We got a barrel of chips, Mallory. We got to get through that, boy.
It does sound like we're going to have a lot of dips on.
Because that's what the
On
Super Bowl
Sunday.
is for. The Super Bowl is for dipping.
Okay. The
have
Super
to
Bowl's for
dip.
dipping.
You have to.
I do.
Guacamole,
One of the things that we've made
bean.
is buffalo chicken dip, and I really like
I just
that.
did that the last party,
Yeah, I
though.
want a new dip.
Yeah.
That's true.
Spinach and
That's fair.
artichoke.
Oh, I love spinach and artichoke. Like,
Queso?
by a lot.
Clam dip.
French onion dip?
Lobster dip.
I don't know that we're going to have
Pimento
lobster
cheese?
dip.
Pimento cheese.
Are you going to make the lobster dip?
Do you know where I can get some lobsters?
A grocery store.
Yeah.
I know, but I like lobsters off the back of a
Lobster
truck.
killed my
I
father.
made him money.
Do you know where I can find some lobsters around here? We got 13 months from Gilfrin. And 510 bits from Zelda Master says, Super Bowl fun fact, Jason Kels for the Eagles and Travis Kels for the Chiefs are the first brothers to face each other as players in Super Bowl history. Just like
I saw
us.
a photo of their mom. I think it was their mom.
Yeah, with the shirt.
with it's 2 jerseys stitched together. So like it's the sleeve in the front and then the sleeve in the back. It was super cute.
No matter who wins, that mom wins.
One is offense and one is defense, I think. No, they're both offense. So they don't like actually go against each other. I can't remember what I was reading.
Well, Patrick Mahomesh II
NDL.
has a cousin named Johnny Mahomesh II.
And he works for Delta.
He is actually Rihanna's husband.
Oh, wow. There's so many ways we could have went. We just went straight to the top, baby. Okay, all right, interesting. That's cool. Well, good luck to our team.
I'm really excited for Patrick Mahomesh II
Yeah.
to play much better football than the guy who played at the team that I am obligated by blood to like.
I want dips.
Guess what?
There's gonna be dips.
You only gotta wait 5 more days for dips.
And then make most of the dips. Or tell me what to do and I'll do them for you.
Everyone will make
Every
a dip.
party guest has to bring one.
Everyone
You gotta
makes
bring
a
a
dip.
dip, okay.
Everyone makes a dip,
Ooh,
and there will have 7.
I should make my family's traditional Super Bowl dip.
Dip, which is
Chili con carne.
Oh.
ours was taco
It's
with the cream cheese and the taco topping.
See, it's real horrifying and
No,
it's
it's
real
not-
white.
it's not-
It's made with Velveeta, and anyway, it's delicious, and it's like from the 50s.
I notice it's not chili con carne, it's chili con carne.
That's why I didn't pronounce it right, because I'm like, it's white people.
Chili con carne.
It's not that. It's
Chili con
It's
carne.
Midwest nonsense.
Chili con carne.
Chili corn carne.
Yeah, see? Look, I pronounced it correctly because it is not actual things.
Patrick Mahomesh.
Listen, Patrick
we have it at
Mahomesh II.
tailgating parties.
So anyway, we need to wrap up. What are the things that are coming up for?
On Thursday we're doing breakfast stream.
It's true.
On Friday we're playing Galaxy 2.
Also true.
And that's about it for that sort of thing. Coliseum's coming up.
Yeah, Coliseum is, as a reminder, I keep telling people, I didn't roll beans, but Chaz will do it,
Coliseum?
Yeah, March 3rd. I was trying to think of the date. I was like, when is it? When is it? That's March 3rd. So be on the lookout for that in a month. In less than a month. Holy crap.
Whew.
God, you have a lot of video games.
I'm sorry. Do you want me to get rid of them for you? Are they causing you a stress?
We just gotta pull the green screen back down because it's object permanence.
Ah, yeah. One day you'll play them.
I'm hoping soon. What do y'all have coming up?
Super Bowl Sunday. Patrick Mahomes gonna wipe the floor with you. Yeah.
It doesn't really fit over the helmet.
No, it stayed. Oh.
Oh, you can maybe hook it in the back.
Now that we're back in town, I do want to stream Lost Odyssey at some point.
Yeah.
Just do that. Oh, there we go.
But I need to borrow an Xbox, please.
I got one of them.
It's my Xbox.
No, the good
You want
one,
the
though.
want the good
I
one.
want the good one.
So
So I'll buy the game.
Screw
and
you! My emotional support Xbox
It's
is
a
very
great
important to me.
Xbox, but you don't want to spend 30 seconds loading every time you get into a random battle.
But that's when you get to
And have the game run at
appreciate
15
my
frames per second.
Xbox.
Anyway,
You can borrow the Xbox One.
thank you.
That's not a problem.
Look, there's a whole long story behind my emotional support Xbox, but it is my emotional support Xbox.
Your emotional support Xbox is how we managed to play Rock Band
Yeah,
on New Year's. So
yeah.
I'm grateful for it, to be honest. It's
You're going further downhill.
He does.
on camera.
Wait
His
till
head
he
is
stretches
gone.
his legs out too. Oh, it's great.
He,
To
I
get
mean,
him on some skis.
he just very relaxed.
My-
He's just a very relaxed critter.
My Xbox was a rescue, and after I fixed it up, it was always there for me.
Thank you for giving the cat a massage. I broke Mallory's Xbox when I was in her college dorm room.
Oh,
How'd you do that?
Just using it because that's how Xboxes break.
Oh,
I
yeah,
had gone
yeah,
to
yeah.
class and I came back and it had red ringed.
Mal went to class and I was playing a game, and then she came back and she was like, "Oh," and I was like, "Yeah." And then we both sat quietly.
I'm pretty sure mine was already past that. The
Oh.
red ring time.
Yeah, the Xbox 360s just they don't.
Yeah.
They had a
They
ton of manufacturing defects, and they were just like, well, we need to sell these anyway.
Yep, and they did. Good for them. Thanks, Microsoft. It's so funny because the first one is kind of built like a brick, and then the second one they're like, whatever. I think that's it. I don't think we have anything else to announce.
No.
So, thank y'all for joining us this morning. Thank you for being here. This is fun.
Yeah.
I always appreciate when you guys are here, whether it's announced or not.
I need to get out of this long underwear. They're really hot. I brought a different shirt.
Okay.
It's so warm. It's made of wool.
Well, we will. We'll be back on Thursday morning for breakfast stream, and if we don't see you then, we will see you on Friday, and we'll probably do a reaction to the direct tomorrow.
Okay.
All right.
There's gonna be so many bones.
Yeah. Don't you want to see the children bones?
Is that your raid message for the day?
We don't raid on breakfast stream.
Why
Because
not?
no one else
streams.
9
We cornered the market, baby. Oh, I usually end the stream in a different way. I forgot.
Oh, it's fine.
We'll get